How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Today is going to be day 47 in the Ultimate Guide series, and we got a lot of important things to talk about, including new events and weekly resets that are going to be coming in, so we have a lot of details to cover. So let's go ahead and get into that, but first, I am going to do a 10 gold nucleus pool on live recording here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out, and here is the deal. If I win an SSR, you have to immediately subscribe to the channel. If I don't win an SSR, absolutely nothing happens. All right, let's go ahead and roll it. Let's see what we can get. Come on, can it be something good? Start off the day good. Last time we did black nucleus rolls and we got a Coco. Oh no. Disappointment. Just a purple, but that's okay. It's how it always goes. Hilda is haunting us permanently, but no problem on that. On to more important things. Let's go ahead and talk about the new events coming up. I'll go ahead and pop that on the screen here. The Fantasy Series Gacha event will be starting on the 26th of September, so a little bit early because of that time zone conversion type thing there. So you can check out the full details in the info graph, but it's definitely got a few goodies, including a second supply run, which will give you more red nucleus and a bunch of other things. I see these 5 gacha coin things, coupons, or whatever. This reminds me of the last event. Please don't let it be the same pricing as the last event. That was so horrendous. Developers, if you're watching this, it's bad. It's bad. Just get rid of it. Cut it in like a fourth or something. Just get it out of here. Because we need good prices for these events. I just don't think that like $100+ for a costume is worth, especially considering the other things inside of there. I think that price needs to be a bit more realistic, and I think you'll see a lot more happier customers, one, and then two, you'll also see a lot more purchases on the skin itself. So if you like money, lower the price, you know what I'm saying? Alright, anyways, on to some other topics. Let's go ahead and talk about the weekly resets that are coming in. We do have a lot. You will want to check out your weekly activity first. Make sure you've claimed everything at the top for the merits for your battle pass, and also double check all of the extra bonuses to make sure you're getting these things like the little weapon batteries and the gold, because all this stuff goes a long way. I definitely would take a hard pass on the password chest because they don't really seem to do much of anything, but the other ones are easily obtainable, especially for like Matrix XP. Then, once you have that covered, let's talk about the Bygone Phantasm, because today is the final day, and this is probably the most important thing that you're going to need to do. You need to climb your Bygone Phantasm to your maximum level that you can accomplish. I'm stuck on the Steel Lizards floor right now. It's very, very sad. I hate these Steel Lizards so much, but that's okay. Maybe I'll try again a little bit today. I kind of get them close within like 20-30% range, but we'll see what we can do. And as far as my Sequential Phantasm goes, which is the one that probably matters the most, I've done pretty decent this week. I got about a 1350 in each category, and including the Guard Defender category, I almost got 2800 points. So that's pretty good for me. I'm collecting most of the weekly things. I might double back and try them, but I think I'm capped out as far as how much my character can do and perform. Let me know how many points you guys have gotten, and let me know which one of these Sequential Phantasms you found the hardest. I know they're different for each player depending on what kind of elemental weapons you have, but let me know if you have any tips or secrets for each one of these events. So once you have done both of those, you should see your final rank being calculated, and if everything stays as is, I should get second place, but probably like third. We'll see if this guy sneaks up past me because he does seem to be able to clear a lot higher floors than I have, and then that's going to give you your weekly rewards. You're going to make sure you want to get on top of your advanced modules as well as booster modules and the gold dust, so all of that stuff will be very, very important. Once you have the Bygone Phantasm out of the way, go ahead and double check your raid. Make sure you have done Control Room and Zenith for this week, because both of them will be resetting on Monday with the reset, so that means 1500 gold dust from Zenith and 1200 gold dust from the Control Room, and you definitely do not want to miss out on that. That is free gold gear, so you for sure want to make sure you get that done. Once you have covered the raid, go ahead and check out the Wormhole. It has reset, and it is a little bit easier this time. I don't know why we keep getting the same weakness points, like the same resistance. This is the same as last week, it's the same as before. Comment down below. Let me know if yours changed. Maybe we're just getting super RNG'd, but the runes have changed around a little bit. This week will be very easy just due to Infinity Blade. If you haven't seen Infinity Blade, basically just take 2 healers plus a DPS and you are good to go. You're going to increase your attack permanently at the start of every stage by a large portion if you get this thing, so it's actually just nutty. You're going to scale into infinity, plus a couple other good ones like the overclocking program, which will increase your damage by a lot, and there are some other significant ones, so it makes it really easy to clear. You will get 30 gold dust per endless level that you do, times 8, so that's 240 for the first clear, so make sure you go ahead and get on top of that as it has just reset. Once you have that covered, I will say that we have Apex League ending at the end of the month, so this is just another warning for that. If you're going to be climbing up, make sure you do so. I got wrecked yesterday. I went from a 67% win ratio to a 52. Everything I was doing was not working, so this is why that warning went out. I'm now back to the drawing board. I'm switching up my weapons. I'm trying some different stuff. I definitely ran into a lot of frigs. I ran into a lot of frigs, a lot of full melee comps, and my Coco Nemesis just couldn't deal with the pressure. Let me know down below, what are you running in PvP right now? What's been working for you? What have you found that's been pretty good? I'm actually a little bit curious. Let me know in the comments down there. Once we have PvP covered, let's go ahead and talk about the island shop, which is directly behind me. We definitely want to go ahead and take a look at this one today because all of these weekly limits will be resetting. So you're going to need to take a look at how many materials you have and how much you want to purchase and align that with your calculations for your buildings and your upgrades. And if you need help with that, I will link a spreadsheet down below which has an island calculator. It will fully math out all of the things for you. You can just download the spreadsheet like you would any Excel sheet. You go file, download, easy, and then you take it and you put it into your own thing. You enter your own numbers and then it will fully calculate everything you need to know for the island, and it's just all done very quick, which is very nice. So go ahead and check that one out down below. On top of that, just make sure you're keeping track of those weekly things because that will be resetting. At the very least, make sure you get these SR Relic shard boxes and SR shard boxes because those are pretty powerful. And if you can get the weapon augments, that will definitely save you some time in running the Join Opt or the Star. You'll be able to run more Join Opt instead of having to run Stargates, which is always good because that means more chances at loot and matrices. Once we have that covered, then we're going to talk about the Commissary store. The Commissary store will be resetting as well, so make sure you have bought your advancement and booster modules. Double check any weapons you want to get if you have multiple purchases. Double check your crew store if you're interested in the hologram projector or the space time shard rift. You can go ahead and check that one out. That's up to you. And then the support store, make sure you've gotten your black nucleus, your joint op chips, and the gold if you need it. So double check all of those things and make sure you're not missing out on anything for the week. And finally, the crew area. Make sure you are going for all of your missions. You have completed those for the week, and go ahead and double check everything that you need to do so that you can get your reward from the treasury at the end. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate that. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you found this information useful. And we will also be live streaming on Twitch today at 5:30 p.m. EST. So go ahead and check that out because we will be giving away Tower of Fantasy codes for endgame gold nucleus and SR relic shard boxes. So we'll be giving away 10 codes, so double check the stream. Come hang out. It'll be a good time. We also do carries for Raid 2 and some other stuff like Frontier. So if you're needing that, if that's something you're interested in, you're on Solaris, go ahead and double check, come hang out with us. And even if you're not on Solaris, you know, it'll be a fun time. We have all kinds of bets going with channel points, and we bet on like whether my rolls are good or bad and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. All right, so I hope that's going to be good for everyone. Make sure you guys all have a good day today. Enjoy your Sunday, and we will see you in the next video.